Over to us. Thanks, Ben. So dinner isn't the only thing on the menu at one new Manhattan spot.
Yes, perched above 11th Avenue. I don't have my clicker. Thank you very much. It's Hudson VU Rooftop. It delivers an unforgettable dining experience with sweeping 360-degree views from Times Square to the Hudson River. Look at this. With a chef-driven new American menu and masterfully crafted cocktails, Hudson VU is creating a refined rooftop experience high above the city.
Yeah, so here to give us a clear view of what to expect is Samuel Drake Jones from Hudson VU Rooftop. Good morning to you from your rooftop.
Yes.
Of course. Good morning to you as well.
Check out this guy.
I'm a tall boy.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
I am.
Let's
I've been
do
told
this.
that.
Oh, I feel so much better. You want to join me, Dan?
No,
Now you feel sure. Great to have you here.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the vibe, because you're right up
Absolutely.
on the rooftop. What can you see from there?
I mean, you can see it all. It's super elegant, very classy, very cozy, a very elegant way to enjoy a meal and to enjoy the views of the city.
Okay, I like this, but it's not just a place that has the view. You have some amazing food at the same time, right?
well,
So how did you kind of figure out what you were going to put on the menu here?
Yeah, absolutely. So the food that we present is kind of my experience, kind of my, things that I want to eat through the lens of the space, the restaurant itself, right? Because it's a rooftop, we want it to be communal, we want it to be accessible. We don't want anything where you have to be hunched over eating a steak, right? You can see we have lovely, comfortable sofas. So the food is meant to be shared, it's meant to be light bites, but at the same time, we didn't want to rely on the view to make the experience exceptional.
It didn't hurt.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we want, if you want, you can come here with your friends on a date. You can have the whole menu, or you can just have a few bites before you go to the theater.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, let's start here, because this is
course.
very nice. This little bird cage you've got going here.
And that's what we call it. It's
Oh.
called the bird cage. That is our signature fried chicken dish, as you can see on the top. We marinate the chicken for 48 hours. It's got a whole bunch of ingredients
Wow.
in there, a little bit of truffle in there. And then on the bottom there, you'll see our little mini cornbreads that
I'm gonna
are
try the
actually
mini
shaped
cornbread.
like corn.
Oh, look at that.
I know. They're so cute. They make me so happy.
With what?
So there, what you've got is a harissa hot sauce. That's a spicy one, okay? And next to that is an ahi verde aioli.
Oh, yummy.
Kind of like our version of a ranch for the chicken.
That's delicious.
That is hot.
Thank you.
Kind of spicy.
Someone get him
It's
one.
a hot sauce, yes. We do warn our guests that that is the spiciest thing on the menu is that hot sauce.
Oh, really?
Tearing up. It's
Yes.
delicious, though.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
It's all right. Wakes you up, makes you feel alive.
That's right.
These
Let's
are
go.
so good.
Yeah.
And what do you have here?
So over here, this is our crab wrapped in leaf, our leaf wraps. If you don't mind, I'm going to do a little sauce pour here
Okay.
for you.
And what's in the sauce?
So the sauce here is a ponzu with a bunch of oil there, just to make like a lovely little vinaigrette.
I like that.
There you go.
Oh.
And so what
really
you
nice
have,
plate, by the way.
you know what? I love the plates. My family kind of roasted me for the plates a little bit, but it kind of, you'll see I like black and I
Yeah.
like floral patterns.
Yeah.
That's a bit of my personality right
Nice.
there.
There you go.
But so the crab itself, we marinated with a lot of ginger and shallots and garlic oil that we make, and then there's a bonito aioli on the side. And the idea is, again, you have your friends, you each get a couple bites,
Yeah.
soak it up in that sauce, and it's delicious.
Very nice.
I like it.
course.
Okay.
And then what we have here is our tartar. This is
Right
actually
here.
probably my favorite dish on the menu.
Okay.
We get whole beef butts in, rump, and when we clean it up, we have a lot of, the fat left over, the tallow, and we render it out, and we use that to make the sauce for the steak.
All right, there's a joke somewhere here.
There is definitely a joke in there. But the idea
Dan.
is...
He's 12.
Oh, please. Hey, you know what? I'm 13, so we can hang out. The idea is that the beef itself is very fresh, very lean, but the sauce brings all that unctuous fattiness that you would want from a nice cooked steak. We've got some peanuts in there, some lime juice, some crispy onions, and a lot of herbs, as well as our egg yolk.
Peanuts and butts.
There
That's
you go.
right. And we serve it with our French bread here, our baguette from Le Fourni, a lovely bakery that I just love to work with.
Oh,
They have
okay.
beautiful product. And
Going in?
please try it. I do recommend you mix it all up, though, so you can get that sauce at the
mix it
bottom.
up.
Well, it's beef.
Yeah.
Beef, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can have it. But you can have this.
I can have this.
This is our hira masa
Ooh,
with a
tell me
citrus
about that.
vinaigrette, some basil oil. We brush the fish itself with some tamari, which is that gluten-free soy sauce.
It's too pretty.
It looks
well, thank
really,
you.
really
How do I
nice.
eat
Yeah.
this then?
You just gotta
One
close
bite.
your eyes and do it.
One bite? Really?
Yeah, we do recommend like nice one bite. It's
Okay.
very fresh fish. I used to work in an omakase restaurant. This is the same fish that I would use in that restaurant.
Good.
It's very clean,
What is
very
it?
fresh. It's a yellowtail, hiramasa.
Yellowtail.
Yeah, so you should get flavors of citrus, flavors of basil, just very light, summery, very vibrant.
That's
flavors.
delicious.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much.
Yummy.
Of course. And then,
keep
I know,
stepping up,
I like
stepping
those
down.
noises. Let's keep that going. So over here, we have our corn ribs. We do like to joke that we serve it on the bone, as you can see. The bone is right here.
Oh.
Right? I know, it's a little bit weird, a little bit fun. For me,
That's cool.
it's the nicest way to enjoy. Right, you're on a date. You don't want a big elote with sauce dripping all over your lovely dress.
What's the flavor in there?
The flavor is kind of like a tahini. We make our own version of it. It's
Nice.
got dehydrated lime. It's got some various chilies in there, a bit of salt. I always recommend that we pour extra lime on there, but they are very tasty on their own.
You're right. You're right
I'm gonna
about the
try one of
messiness of it, you know, because you want.
Exactly.
Sometimes you're on a first, second date. You're like, I don't know. You know, do I want to look like a slob?
Of course. And you guys see it's beautiful out there. We want,
It's
you
on
know.
the bone.
Oh,
I know.
sorry.
Come on, be careful. Nope,
On the cob.
on the bone. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. You know what? I do have to have this conversation at times.
Oh, look, we just showed the desk. I don't want to make a mash.
No,
Oh my
please.
gosh, that's really good.
It's good though. That's a very popular one, a very fun one.
Quickly at the end.
Over here, we have our beets. We basically treat these almost like a light pickle. They're roasted in a lot of sherry, coriander, cardamom, a lot of aromatics. At the bottom, you have a shiso sour cream, and on top, the crumble is actually wasabi peas.
Ooh.
Not your traditional crouton, a little silly.
Oh, you like a little spice here,
Here you
huh?
go.
I do like a little spice. That one's not too bad though. We got some fresh apple, some fresh avocado, lots of ginger in that.
Yeah.
That's a very nice salad.
Ooh,
you
that's
know.
yummy.
I take pride in making food for people who, you know, they might not like an ingredient.
Real quick.
And finally,
And then
real
over
quick.
here we have our carrots with stracciatella, which is that cheese you find inside of burrata, and salsa macha all over the top with some oranges mixed in. Fresh, crunchy, a little bit of spice to it, some creaminess from the cheese. It's a very nice carrot dish.
Good stuff.
Really great flavors.
Of course.
Thanks
Love
so much
it.
for coming in, Chef.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for bringing
Thank
the
you so
incredible
much.
spread as well at the
Of
same
course.
time. Okay, we appreciate you. And I want one of these tables right over here. Okay,
Hey,
that's where I want
say
to
my
be.
name at the door. We'll
I
take
will.
care of
Where's
it.
next up?